Even Cert higher level differentiation tutorial. So this is the differentiation of trigonometric functions. Okay, so starting off, if you have function y equals sine of x, when you differentiate y with respect to x, you get cosine of x. If you have a function y equals cosine of x, when you differentiate cos of x with respect to x, you get cosine, you get minus sine of x. And if you have y is equal to tan of x, dy dx is equal to secant squared x. Now if you had y equals sine of 4x, the differential is dy dx is, when you differentiate sine of x, you get cosine of x. Sine of 4x, you get cosine of 4x by the differential of the 4x, which is 4. So the answer is dy dx is 4 cos 4x. Same for if you had something like cosine, when y is equal to cosine of 5x, dy dx. When you differentiate cos of x, you get minus sine of 5x by the differential of the 5x, which is 5. dy dx is equal to, and you always multiply the number in front of the function, minus 5 sine of 5x. You can never multiply into the angle, okay? And then if you had something like y is equal to tan of 2x, dy dx is equal to, and when you differentiate tan of x, you get secant squared 2x by 2. So dy dx is equal to 2 secant squared 2x.